So hello everyone, my name is Michael Holtzhausen and I am a student nurse from the Doctors College 11H. So in this video, I'm about to perform a hand washing. So in hand washing, it is our responsibility to learn, to promote, and to maintain the health of our patients and to prevent contamination of infections. The single most important and basic infection control measure is hand washing. So the purpose of hand washing are to reduce the number of microorganisms on the hands, to reduce the risk of transmission of microorganisms to clients, to reduce the risk of cross-contamination among clients, to reduce the risk of transmission of infectious organisms to oneself. So the equipment we need are a towel or the paper towel, a liquid soap, or bar soap, and soap dish if you're going to use the bar soap, and running water. So there are several types of faucets, either a foot pedal, knee-operated, hand-free, and hand-operated faucets, which I have here. It is a hand-operated faucet. Checking the completeness of supply saves us time and energy. So here what I'm about to do first is to stand in front of the sink with the uniform not touching the sink. This is because the sink is considered contaminated. Uniforms may carry organisms from place to place. And also we need to move jewelry, but there are absence of jewelry in my hands or my wrist. And the removal of jewelry facilitates proper cleansing. The microorganisms may accumulate in settings of jewelry. We need to observe our hands, check for any soiling. So there are absence of soiling or something, or cuts in the skin or cuticles. So we need to check this because pore poisonal in the open area of the skin provides entry point in which microorganisms grow, and they should receive extra attention during cleaning. Okay? So next is to turn on the water and to adjust its force. If the water is too hot, it can burn our skin. If it's too much force, it will cause the water to splash from the contaminated sink or our uniforms, which will contaminate. So we must wet our hands, just like this, from the wrist area, with the fingers pointing towards the bottom of the sink. So hands need to be below elbows at all times. The water should flow from the cleaner area towards the more contaminated area. Hands are more contaminated than the forearms. To inspect conditions of cuticles, hands, and forearms for abrasions, cuts, or open lesions. So with the bar or liquid soap lathers hands thoroughly. Rinsing the soap removes the lather that may contain microorganisms. Washes the hands and wrists for about 15 to 20 seconds in firm rubbing and circular motions from palm to palm. Rubbing motion and creating foam out of the soap help loosen the dirt on the hands. Interlace the fingers and rub palm using the back of the hand for at least 5 times each. Friction caused by firm rubbing and rotational motion helps to loosen the dirt and organisms that can lodge between fingers, inserting crevice of knuckles on palms and the back of the hands, as well as the wrist and forearms. Rub palm to palm with fingers interlaced. Rub the back of the fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked. Next is to rub each thumb clasped in opposite hand using rotational movement. Rotational rubbing backwards and forwards with clasped fingers of the right hand to left palm and vice versa. Contamination of hands extends until forearms depending on the activities the person engages. Rub each wrist with the opposite hand. Rinse thoroughly and expect the remaining soap or dirt. Organisms can lodge and remain under the nails where they can grow and spread to others. You need to dry hands from fingers to wrist with the hand or paper towel. Drying the skin will prevent chapping. For you to turn off the faucet, we must use the paper towel. Using the paper towels keeps your dry hand septic because the faucet is considered to be contaminated. Now your hands are clean and you're good to go, and thank you very much for this video, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.